Well, it was a distasteful and offensive end to a championship high school basketball game. The winning team, Coronado High, is accused of throwing tortillas at their opponents, Orange Glen High School. Criticism about Coronado's behavior is mounting from students and parents and community leaders. New at 4, we'll hear from the governing board of Coronado's school district, as well as the head basketball coach of Orange Glen High about what happened on the court. Good afternoon. Thanks for being with us. I'm Catherine Garcia.
I'm Monica Dean. Nice to have you here. The California Latino Caucus is calling this a hate incident and says they want consequences for what happened over the weekend. NBC7's Melissa Don joins us live from Coronado High School now to break down this controversy. Melissa?
Yeah, Monica, so this happened on Saturday night over the weekend. It was a basketball game. Should have been as simple as that. Well, what happened afterwards now has even state, county, city leaders all calling out what happened. And very simply, they're putting it out there saying this was a racist act.
Jesse! What the heck?
Cell phone video following a CIF championship basketball game played at Coronado High School captures the moment several tortillas were thrown at students from Orange Glen High School in Escondido.
Unfortunately, that escalated. Who knows what would have happened with the tortillas, whether we won or not. But, to bring bags of tortillas into a basketball game and then, especially knowing that you're playing a school that's, over 80% Hispanic, Latino, just wasn't right. It wasn't right. It's completely wrong.
The Orange Glen High head basketball coach Chris Featherly says the incident got started after the game when the Orange Glen team was walking over to the Coronado team for the traditional post-game handshake. But instead, Coach Featherly says the Coronado coach shared insults.
When a team's down and out like that, you don't continue to step on them and put them in the mud. So I just felt that that's what their coach did, and it was very classless and very disrespectful.
Following the tense moment, that's when video captures several tortillas being thrown. The head basketball coach of Coronado High, J.D. Lapari, sent out a tweet following the game saying, unfortunately, a community member brought tortillas and distributed them, which was unacceptable and racist in nature. I do not condone this behavior. Coronado High School does not condone this behavior and is already taking appropriate action.
Hate words, hate symbols lead to hate actions. And we got to put an end to it. And unless the punishment is harsh, it's going to continue to happen.
Enrique Morones with Gente Unida is joining a growing number of community members and leaders who are calling this a racist act and want consequences.
Take action. Force them to forfeit the game. That will not happen again.
Well, the Coronado Unified School Board has actually set up an emergency meeting. They're meeting tomorrow night, they say, to discuss this and what happened, because the bottom line is many people are asking what is going to happen next. Well, at this point, the Coronado Police Department, they actually do have an investigation going on because they say they identified a male adult who brought in the tortillas to the game. Then there's also another investigation being done by CIF from the sports side as they're looking into whether any consequences will be made to this team. We'll keep you updated with those details. Reporting live out here in Coronado, I'm Melissa Don, NBC7.
It will be interesting to see what the implications will be. All right. Thank you, Melissa.